In this video, I'm getting questions all the time. Sal, does the mob still run in Las Vegas? What is going on with Las Vegas? If you've been watching my videos as of late, the homeless population is growing. Well, Sal, was there homeless people back in the mob days? And who ran it and where did it start? And people, well, we're going to jump right into that. Here's the situation. Does the mob still running Las Vegas? Well, the answer is yes and no. Does the mob still run the casinos? The answer is no. We're going to get into what the mob runs. And there's a photo here of the guys. Now, the last one who passed away during COVID was Frank Galata. Frank Galata here in this photo. I actually had I smoked a cigar with Frank Galata at a cigar shop. He died from COVID. He used to have a restaurant here, but they were called the Chicago Outfit. The Chicago Outfit, Al Capone days. Al Capone gave a lot of money to his father, and it started way back in the 40s. Lucky Luciano and Meyer Lansky. So it was the Jews, and the Jews had the brains, and the Italian had the muscles. Well, I disagree. I think the Italians had the brains as well. But here's the deal. We have a homeless population right now that's just escalating. A lot of you have been following me and returning, and thank you very much for all my subscribers. Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, hit the like and subscribe for more videos like this and just around Las Vegas, and get the facts. All right, a lot of people don't give you the facts. And what's happened with Las Vegas as of now? Well, Las Vegas has changed. You got three major sports teams. You got Oakland Athletics that are coming here. You got the Raiders here, and the Hockey and the Knights, and you're going to have basketball soon. And you got Formula One here, and it's just changed. It's all political. But the answer is the mob still runs some of these strip clubs. Some of these old timers are running some of the strip clubs and the taxis, and that was the problem with Lyft and rideshare and Uber back a few years ago, where they wanted them kicked out of here because it was hurting their pockets. But they still run some of those, and very few are left. And no, the homeless. Let me give you a little update. You know, here's the mob museum here, and look at this photo here. Who's that in that photo? The situation was back then you had to dress up. First of all, a lot of you people probably under 40, you don't know, you had to dress up to go into the casinos. They didn't let certain people in. If you didn't dress up, you were out. If you cheated, the most closest movie out there, if you haven't watched the movie Casino, is the closest. They still live at the country club. There's still some old timers. There's the Rat Pack with Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and Dean Martin. And I want to tell you a quick story about Frank Sinatra in just 1 second, so don't go anywhere. You're going to like this story. These are all true stories. But they would not let the homeless like this. They would, the mob would help out the poor. There's the difference. And the mob just killed other Italians. It was just a dirty thing. Or they fight among the five families or whatever. But it was a Chicago outfit that came out here. And they started Vegas. A lot of times, when you come to Vegas, and you're in that Lyft, or that Uber, in that casino, and having that great steak dinner and everything, and I'm glad you're liking these videos. The mob started. The mob museum. If you haven't been in the mob museum, go see it. You can spend 2 hours there, 4 hours there, 5 hours there, or even longer reading it. I think it's very cheap, $48. But anyhow, the mob museum was a post office and was also a courthouse where a lot of the mob had the mob had their trial. And Oscar Goodman and Carolyn Goodman, who's the mayor, still the mayor here in Las Vegas, defended the mob. So the mob actually helped out. You didn't have a homeless problem. They had a dress code. There was no cheating in the casinos, or your arm was cut off, and that was the warning. And then, you know, that was that. Vegas has turned out to be an amusement park, you know, and yes, it's grown and money's being exchanged, and Vegas is one of the richest states in the world, and it's great. I love living here, but it was changed. Even like when I moved here, photo here, even like 1999 up to 2005, when the mob still kind of controlled a little bit of it, they knew who you were. You could walk into a casino and lose a little bit. They knew your name. They knew who you were, and they give you a comp. But it's all changed now. They're paying. It's all corporate. They're charging the park. There's been, I mean, tragedy with the Mandalay Bay situation. A couple showgirls, one showgirl lost her life. A lot of this stuff would not happen when the mob ran it, and make it clear. It was a different day. You know, you'll imagine let me know in the comments below would you like to if you had to go back in time, and would you love to have been here when Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, I'm going to get to the Frank Sinatra story, Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, and all those entertainers. I don't think you're ever going to see it again. Who do you have left now? I mean, no disrespect to Taylor Swift. Is it Taylor Swift or Usher? No disrespect, but come on. Nothing like that. You imagine walking in a casino for $10 and got to see those big names. So And tune in to future videos. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe and like these videos and share this video and blow this video up. And also a chance to win some great prizes on this channel. Don't forget to become a member of this channel and to just, I'm going to be showing you all kinds of stuff in Las Vegas. Now, Frank Sinatra, here's a story. Frank Sinatra, okay, he had to perform. He was a big drinker, he liked scotch. And by the way, my wife, we own a hair salon in Atlantic City, and we got married in Frank Sinatra's ballroom, and it's just a true story. But here's the story: Frank Sinatra, when he had to perform, was a big drinker of scotch, smoked a lot of cigarettes, and the mob kind of helped him get into where he was. Great vocals, but Frank Sinatra could be a little cocky at times, and he was tired. He didn't want to perform one night, and the mob said, "We're going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You have two choices here, and the one choice is you can go out there and perform for 2 hours, or, you know, and they're on like the 10th floor, or you can go out that way." That's the story of Frank Sinatra, true story. So Frank Sinatra, obvious, went in and performed and did his best. But true story. Frank Galata was the last mob Chicago outfit, again, who passed away. I believe it was in 2020 or 2021, right in the pandemic there, emphysema, and then the pandemic, and then he ended up dying from the COVID, I guess, the cause of death. But yeah, there's still some running in the strip clubs there. Certain strip clubs I'm not going to mention in this video, but they're out there, and also some taxi cab. Do they still run the casinos? Absolutely not. It's run now by some by the Mormons, and this is a compliment, and also a lot of it from corporate, and they just changed it in a bad way, in my opinion. There's no security out there protecting people. Is it safe to come to Vegas? Well, I'll leave that up to you. But Fremont, you know, you get a lot of people go down there and say that's their area. It's not their area. The mob started that Fremont experience, and that's where the casinos were, the Sands and the Riviera, and that's where the mob put their fingerprint in. So now, in a couple seconds here, I'm going to wrap up this video, but I'm going to leave you with this here, some photos here. You're going to see some photos. Who's this guy in the photo? But of some of these guys who started Bugsy and Myra Lansky, and a lot of these guys who controlled it. And I'm giving you some good updates. If you want to hear more fun stories and true facts on other mobsters and other entertainment, then stay tuned and let me know in the comments below. I want to say thank you. Make sure you watch this short clip after this video. I think you're going to like it. Thank you so much. God bless us all. God bless the homeless people, and God bless America. Take care.